What is up, everybody? I'm Elliott Delp, and today in this video we're going to be going over why the 9mm is the best caliber to purchase as your very first pistol. So I have a bunch of different reasons. I'm going to be going over my top 5. I encourage you to leave a comment in the comment section telling me why you either think 9mm is the best or the worst pistol caliber to go with if you're looking to pick up your very first pistol. I'd love to hear from you. Also hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoy the video. It really helps me out a lot. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So 9mm was actually, funnily enough, I stuttered right there. Funny enough, it was not my very first pistol. I grew up shooting a .38. I turned out, I think, just fine. But I've grown over the years, and through helping my friends shoot, bringing new people to the gun world, why I feel 9mm is really my favorite to start people out on. I've had a bunch of new friends start shooting here recently, and I've introduced them to 9mm, and they take it really well. They do it really well. They shoot really well with it, especially for newcomers. So today I'm going to go over just a little bit of that. So let's start out with, it's easy to shoot. For the most part, a 9mm pistol has very little recoil, like this Taurus G2S right here. It's easy to start out on. It doesn't hurt a new shooter's hands. Really easy to control. The pistols are, generally speaking, more lightweight, not as heavy. I know that's dependent on the pistol, but for the most part they're pretty lightweight pistols. They aren't super bulky, and they're really easy to shoot, really comfortable, low recoil, and a lot of new shooters handle this very well, and doesn't scare them away. A lot of times if you introduce a new shooter to something more intense like a .38 or a .45 ACP, it can hurt their hands. And I'm just saying that as not saying that everybody's weak or anything, but a lot of new shooters will not grip the pistol tightly, or kind of limp wristed, or do something to where they feel the recoil more intensely, and it might scare them away. It might deter them a little bit from shooting. And I feel that a 9mm is really easy to control, really easy to use. So the first reason, obviously, real easy to shoot, real easy to shoot. Second reason somebody should pick up a 9mm as their very first pistol is that there's just a plethora of options. 9mm come from super small, which this is not really that small, but it's a Glock 43, to a full size like the Beretta 9.2 FS right here, to something like a Glock 19 or a 19X, kind of that mid-size subcompact or compact pistol that's not big, that's not small. There's so many different options. There's tons and tons and tons of options, and it's real easy for somebody to find something they like, find something they feel comfortable shooting, find something that's easy to shoot. Whereas like a 45 or a 40 or 38 there's much more limited options out there. There's not as many models out there. There's just not the variety that the 9mm has. There's nothing like it, really. So that's the second reason why someone might pick a 9mm over pretty much anything else, is because they find something they like a lot easier, and that's nice to have. You want to shoot something you like, and you don't want to pick up something you don't like. So the third, and kind of like one of the higher ranking reasons in my opinion, is just the plethora of 9mm ammo. I know we're coming out of an ammo shortage, and 9mm is still a little expensive, a little pricey, but the ammo is still a lot easier to find than a lot of things. I can go into any local store here in Southwest Virginia and find 9mm ammo. Royal King has it. Called the other day. They were like, yeah, we got 9mm 223. No 308, but they had 9mm. They didn't have any other pistol calibers. They didn't have 45 or anything. So 9mm is still super easy to find, or easier compared to other pistol calibers. So that's a good reason why a 9mm is a good thing to buy. You can buy a lot of practice ammo, and people that are picking up their first pistol need to practice a lot. They need to buy a lot of ammo They need to shoot, get proficient with their firearms, and being able to access the ammo is the first step to doing so. So, now let's go on to the fourth reason why a 9mm is an absolute great option to pick up for your first pistol. Is they can do it all. So whether that be like you need something to conceal carry, a 9mm can get really small. You can conceal it super easy. You can tuck it away in your waistband or in your pocket, depending on how big your pockets are, whatever that may be, and carry it for your personal protection. But you can also, on the flip side, get a bigger 9mm if you want, like maybe a compact 9mm, like a Glock 19, and conceal and also carry it as like a hunting pistol, something you would like shoot a hog with, or like you shot a hog, it wasn't all the way dead, and you finished it off with a 9mm. 9mm are super versatile. They can do almost anything. Pistol caliber carbines, for example, AR-15s that are chambered in 9mm are great. They're super fun. They have pretty decent range, 100, 200 yards maybe if you're feeling lucky, and it can do a really good job out to some distances. So the 9mm is super versatile in that aspect. It can do almost anything. It's a great hunting caliber. It's a great self-defense caliber. It's a great fun plinking caliber. I mean, it's just an all-around good caliber to have. And the fifth and final reason is that it has a ton of power. A ton of people knock on the 9mm. When the 45 was replaced with the 9, they're like, nothing can compare to the 45. The 45 is godsend. And that's true. 45 does have a lot more power than 9mm, but the 9mm, like I mentioned before, will do it all. If you're looking for a self-defense caliber, the 9mm will still put a bad guy on his butt if he's coming after you. 22 will put a bad guy on his butt. I don't know about you. If I was shot with a 22, didn't have anything on me but my clothes that I have on now, I'd quit. Like, I'd stop. Like, people make that argument like the 45 is the only thing that's going to stop a bad guy. It's, in my opinion, pretty idiotic. I mean, if I'm getting shot, I don't want to be shot by anything. And for the most part, a lot of bad guys don't think about people carrying. And if you get shot, you're pretty much done. So I wouldn't want to be shot by a 45. Now, somebody might make the argument that a methed out crazy person might keep charging unless there's shot 50 times or something. I don't know. I've seen videos of people getting shot by 45s and still come, and then people getting shot by 9mm and still come on drugs. I'm sure everybody has. They're all over the internet. So that argument, I don't really feel like it's there. Dispute me in the comment section. I'd love to hear about it. So I think that really does it for the video. I'm obviously a fan of the 9mm and think it's a great caliber to start out on. Let me know if you disagree or agree. Also, if you like the video, hit the like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, I think that about does it. As always, guys, take someone outdoors, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.